One of the most useful tools to study population is the age-sex composition graph, which is commonly called a population pyramid. Although this tool is based only on age and gender data, it can provide information on birth rates, death rates, how long people live on average, and economic development. It can also give evidence of past events such as natural disasters, wars, political changes, and epidemics. Most pyramids follow the same fundamental structure. However, as with most types of graphics, the format can vary. The vertical axis shows age groups, which are also known as cohorts. They're often listed in the middle, but are sometimes shown on the left or the right side. Pyramids usually show the male population on the left and the female population on the right. The values on the horizontal axis may be percentages or absolute numbers of males and females. Pyramids are most commonly constructed at a country scale, but they can also be constructed for cities, states, or multi-country regions. If a population pyramid has a wide base and tapers upward, the region's population is growing. The population pyramid for the African nation of Niger is an example. Notice that the three longest bars are at the bottom of the pyramid and represent ages 0 to 14. As these children age, there will be more people in the older categories. There will also likely be a greater number of children born as these people reach childbearing age. The Niger pyramid is nearly symmetrical or balanced left to right, indicating that there's a balance of males and females until approximately age 65. Since women as a group live longer than men, the lack of symmetry in the upper part of the pyramid is typical of many countries. Another notable trait on the Niger pyramid is that these changes in the changes in the size of the bars from one cohort to the next are gradual. There are no sudden indentations or bulges. Assuming there have been no circumstances such as war, natural disaster, epidemics, or government interference, a population pyramid will be symmetrical and show gradual change between cohorts. The clearest effect of war on population is that people are killed. Often half or more of deaths in wartime are civilians, and the deaths affect people of all ages. However, the loss of fighting-age people, traditionally males between the ages of 18 and 40, is often noticeable. During war, men and women are often separated. Even if they remain together, they may decide to delay a family until the war ends. And the bars of the pyramid representing children born during the conflict are often significantly shorter than the bars immediately above and below them. And this slowdown of births is called a birth deficit. The post-World War II 1946 graph of Germany shows the loss of life of both males and females in the 20 to 40 age cohorts, with a greater loss of men than women. The birth deficit during the war is evident in the 0 to 4 cohort. Once hostilities end and peace continues, the birth rate often spikes, an increase known as a baby boom. This increase might last a few years or many years. After World War II, the United States baby boom lasted from 1946 to 1965. Baby booms are usually associated with the end of a war, but booms also occur for other reasons, such as times of economic abundance. Once the boom ends, births are lower for a number of years. This is a baby bust, which continues until the boomers reach childbearing age. With a high number of boomers in the population having children, there can be a significant increase in births that shows up as a bulge on a pyramid. And since this increase reflects an earlier baby boom, it's called an echo. As of 2015, children in high school were the last of the echo cohorts, and their parents were the last baby boomers. Once any anomaly or unexpected occurrence appears in a pyramid, it will remain there moving upward until the affected cohort or cohorts disappear from the graph due to death. Notice the upward movement of the baby boom and the echo resulting from World War II in this U.S. pyramid. Many factors can affect a population pyramid. An asymmetrical pyramid, one with significant differences between cohorts, suggests that something notable happened in the population. The viewer of the pyramid will need to determine what historical event caused the irregularity. Several anomalies are described here, with some possible explanations. So what if the population pyramid bars are longer for people ages 18 to 25 than for people younger or older? A possible reason for this could be that it's a small city that includes a large university, or a shortage of school funding is causing families to move away when they have children. What if on the population pyramid the bars are longer for people ages 25 to 50 than for children? This could mean that there was an economic crisis that caused people to decide to have fewer children, or a government policy was instituted to slow the population growth and discouraged births, or possibly even an epidemic caused a number of infants to die. What if on the pyramid the bars are longer for people over the age of 65? Well, this could indicate a lack of jobs that caused young people to move away, or it could just be a community in a warm climate that attracts a lot of retirees. And then what if bars are longer for males than for females, such as the pyramid here shown for the United Arab Emirates? Specifically for the United Arab Emirates, this indicates that there was an oil boom that attracted people for jobs that were traditionally done by men. Specifically here, those done in the oil fields. Population pyramid data is frequently used to estimate the dependency ratio, a value that compares the working to the non-working parts of a population. Demographers consider people between the ages of 15 and 64 the potential workforce, the group that's expected to be the society's labor force. Everyone else, people under 15 or over 64, are the dependent population. Because they are considered too young or too old to work full-time, dividing the potential workforce by the dependent population results in the dependency ratio. Since many people who are 15 to 64 do not work for pay, and since many people under 15 and over 64 do, this number is only a rough estimate.